Hi, come on in.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Andrea with State Farm. Have a seat.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Matt. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Great, thanks. Thanks for coming in today.
Yeah, no problem.
So, from what I hear, your business is growing quite nicely, huh?
Yeah, it's not doing too bad. We're growing pretty well in the industry, so it's
Good,
nice.
good. I heard you won a couple awards recently. That's amazing.
Yeah, we did.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm sure that's your leadership.
Yeah, our employees work really hard and they get paid well as well, so.
Great, that helps out for everybody and
Yeah.
everybody's happy, huh?
Yeah, it does.
Great. Well, I know you're in today to talk about some group insurance rates for
Mhm.
some of your drivers. So I just want to talk about some of your needs and what you're currently getting, and then see if State Farm can be a good match for you. How's
Alright,
that
well, yeah, I can't wait.
sound? Okay, great. Do your workers usually work like during the day or at night?
We have quite a few that work during the day. We only have a few that work at night, so mainly they're driving during the daytime, so.
Okay. Well, what would they do if, say they were driving from a job and they were on their way to another job and their truck overheated or something?
Well, they'd probably call me and want me to come pick them up or something like that.
So that'd probably interrupt your day.
Yeah, that would interrupt my day and I'd have to stop what I'm doing. And,
Great. Yeah. Well, and not knowing exactly what they would do is kind of scary too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not, because I don't know if I would trust every one of them with trying to fix their own vehicle.
Oh, I understand. I know I'm not very handy with the jack. So.
Yeah.
Well, if I could tell you about some roadside assistance that we could build into each of your plans so that if for some reason one of your drivers did have an issue, they could just call that number instead of bothering you at work. Would that be something that's beneficial to you?
Yeah, I think that'd be more convenient for not only the company but for myself so it doesn't take away from our time.
Great. Yeah, I think that's going to be a great thing for you. And that's an easy thing to put into quotes. So I think that's definitely going to be great.
Well, good.
So I'm assuming now that you do have some coverage with another company?
Yeah, currently, we have a little third-party company, little pipsqueak company, so yeah.
Yeah, so do you feel like that you're paying a lot for insurance but not really seeing the value every day?
We pay a pretty penny on the insurance that we have. I think more because they're local and they don't have the financial resources that other companies do. So.
Well, of course, us at State Farm, we are the #1 leaders in auto insurance, so we've got that going. But we also sell a great value with our insurance. So if I could, tell you about where your money is going when you're buying insurance, would that make you feel better from a financial position?
Me feel a lot better, especially with spending the amount of money that we do on vehicle insurance for our employees.
Great. Well, I think, working with State Farm and really being able to see where your dollar's going is going to be something that's great for you to justify to everybody in your company as well.
Yeah.
So great. That sounds great.
Good.
Do you know much about your coverage currently?
I know that I get a bill in the mail every month, and I know that if we get in a wreck, I have to send in stuff, but other than that, I don't really pay too much attention. Okay.
Well, I know a lot of other insurance companies, especially the 1-800 numbers, will sell you the minimum coverage in the state, which is 50-50 here in Missouri.
Oh, wow.
And so if you were in an accident, they're paying $50,000 for your car and $50,000 in bodily, which is not a lot considering, how bad an accident could be. Do you think that's an issue?
Yeah, I definitely think that's an issue.
Oh.
It's quite a bit of money.
Yeah, they can also garnish further sales too if,
Wow.
if the accident is bad enough.
Wow.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah, that's a problem, I think.
Yeah. Well, if I could show you a quote that's got better than state minimum coverage at that affordable rate with the roadside assistance, do you think that would be something that's important to you to have a little better coverage?
Yeah, I think that would save us money and benefit you guys as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's an investment, but it's definitely something that pays off long term.
Yeah.
Great. How often do you hire drivers?
We hire quite a bit of drivers freshly out of high school, so the 18-year range, and within the state they're fresh drivers because they haven't had much driving experience, so yeah, they're pretty new at driving.
So you're saying they don't have a lot of experience?
No, not a lot of them. I mean, yeah, I ride around with them before they can actually go out on the road by themselves, and we do some training, but when it gets into traffic, I don't know how well they could really handle themselves.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
And, I know insuring a younger driver is a little bit more expensive because they are a little bit more of a risk. Are you seeing that in your...
Yeah, we are seeing that due to that, but also we kind of benefit because the labor's a little bit cheaper for us. So.
Yeah, so it maybe comes out kind of even for you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, that's good. That's good. If I could show you a quote that's got an affordable rate, though, and we can talk about, that risk being adjusted to your fit. Is that going to be something that's interesting?
Yeah,
to
I think
you?
I need to find a plan that is going to benefit our younger drivers as well. So I think that could benefit us in the long run.
Great. We'll definitely do that then. And then I was also wondering how many drivers you currently are covering on your
Oh, we
insurance.
currently have probably 50 drivers overall.
50?
Yeah.
Man, insuring that many must be expensive.
It gets quite expensive, especially with labor costs and
Yeah.
all those different costs that incur along the way. So.
Right. Well, what happens whenever, you've got all those expenses and, it's maybe a down month for sales?
Well, we still have to make the payments. I mean, if somebody gets in a wreck, I don't want to be sued for not having coverage and all those things. So, I mean, we have to still pay for it, but we still pay a pretty high price right now for that.
Wow, great. Well, a great thing about being with State Farm is that we do offer discounts for groups. So,
Oh, wow.
over 25, we have different price ranges for those amounts. So you said you have 50 drivers, so we
Yeah.
can definitely work that into a plan where you get a good
Great.
discount.
Yeah,
for
because
those
right now
drivers.
we don't get any discounts. We just pay per
Mhm.
driver, and that's how it is. So.
Great. Well, it sounds like, having an agent, roadside assistance, better coverage than state minimum, and discounting are all things that are going to be great to work into a plan for you. Is that right?
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely correct. So.
Okay. Well, great. Thanks for
Thank you.
coming in.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Hello.